you know, with head movement, the shit that Boots gonna be doing, all that head movement and sliding, tucking and moving on angles and shit. Boots, that's what Boots gonna attack is late. And Boots got power. He got major power, man. And there's spots where I see Xander, he just gets himself in some bad spots, man. He drops his hands a lot. I see too much exposure on that left side. Way too much exposure on that left side. He's gonna have to keep that motherfucking left hand glued to his face because that overhand right of Boots is lethal. It's lethal, man. And Boots turn that uppercut up the middle too, especially from the southpaw stance when Xander's leaning forward, man. Another lethal shot. But man, I see a lot of holes.
Tim Bradley is now breaking down the matchup between Jaron Ennis and Xander Zayas. And from the tone of his analysis, it is clear that he does not expect this fight to be a closely contested battle.
He gets himself in a good rhythm, you know, and he catch your ass. He catch you at the mean sequence. He can hurt.
For Bradley, this matchup comes down to levels. Xander Zayas is skilled, confident, and hungry for the biggest moment of his career. But Boots Ennis brings a different kind of speed, power, and experience inside the ring. That is why Bradley's prediction feels so strong. He is not just picking a winner. He is warning fans that once Ennis finds his rhythm, Zayas may realize he is dealing with a fighter who is already built for the elite level.
And Xander's game, especially when you start to put that pressure on him. Yeah. He try to get out of dodge. He don't want nothing.
And the reason Bradley sounds so sure is that he is looking past the names and focusing on the styles. Boots Ennis is not the kind of fighter who gives you one simple look. He can switch stance, change speed, attack the body, counter from different angles, and still keep pressure on you without looking rushed. That makes him a nightmare for a fighter like Xander Zayas, who likes to stay composed, work behind structure, and build his rhythm step by step.
He like that. He like his space. His system requires distance. Can he fight a little bit inside? A little bit inside. It's not his specialty. Nah, he want to be able to work the combinations as you throwing shots. He looking for shots to be able to counter in between with, or he looking to start the action, boom, weave underneath shots, counter, boom, boom, and then he on to the next. He around that corner.
Underneath shots, counter, boom, boom, and then he is on to the next. He will go around that corner, right? He turns the corner on you. But against Ennis, that rhythm may not be easy to find. Boots does not just fight fast. He makes opponents feel like they are late to every exchange. By the time they react to one punch, another shot is already coming from a different angle. That is where Bradley's warning starts to make sense. He is basically saying Zayas may be talented, but talent alone is not enough when the other guy is bigger, sharper, faster, and already used to fighting under higher expectations.
Overzealous, and you start letting your hands go because the Boots can be hit, and then all of a sudden, you know, he's stepping back and he's shooting shots underneath. He catch you with shit you don't see. He can catch you with shit you don't see, man, and hurt you. So, look, man, if this gonna be a stoppage, because I'm seeing a lot of people in the comment section talk about, you know, Boots can stop him late, and I'm like, I don't know, but now, I see it. I do see it late. Yeah, there's an opportunity for Boots, and Boots, he a dog, man. I'm telling you, this fight gonna boil down to who got more dog in him, man, for real. Because Xander was stand and fight. He was stand and fight. It's his nature, you know. And he got his corner that's gonna try to realize, hey, man.
The pressure is different. He is expected to dominate. He is expected to look special. He is expected to prove that Zayas is not on his level. And sometimes that expectation can be heavier than the opponent standing across the ring. If Ennis wins but struggles, people will question him. If he wins clearly, fans will say he did what he was supposed to do. So for Boots, this is not just about beating Zayas. It is about making a statement so loud that nobody can deny where he belongs.
Man, he run out of ideas, and all Boots want to do is make it a street war. Like, you know what? It's gonna be a street fight, me and you. I'm gonna take your best. You ain't gonna be able to take mine, because I know my is hot and spicy for you. And he gonna just come and just try to take your head off. You know, and every shot he gonna be throwing is gonna be a death blow. So, hey, look. if there's gonna be a stoppage, it's gonna be late. It ain't gonna be early. It's gonna be late. Not unless it's like a flash knockdown or something. But nah, I see a late stoppage possibly for Boots. Or the distance.
Still, this is exactly why the fight is interesting. Zayas is not walking in there with nothing. He has youth, discipline, and the kind of hunger that can make a fighter dangerous when everyone is counting him out. He knows people are calling this a mismatch, and that can either break a fighter before the first bell or give him the fuel to fight the best fight of his life.
Xander winning on the scorecards if he can stay up, on his feet late and win some of those back end rounds, man. But I'm telling Boots gonna come on strong as hell in the end, man, because he gonna need to. I think he might get outboxed and outmaneuvered early on, but I think he gonna have to turn into a straight up dog and try to dog walk Xander, man. And hopefully he doesn't just get picked to pieces as he's coming forward. I highly doubt that, man. But
and then Bradley almost discouraged Xander by making the challenge sound bigger than people realize. He was not saying Zayas has no talent, but he made it clear that this is a dangerous jump at the wrong time. In Bradley's eyes, fighting Boots Ennis is not just another step up. It is the kind of fight where one mistake can expose the difference between being a good young contender and being ready for the elite level.
According to Xander Zayas, in an interview, it's basically saying that, like, hey, the winner gets 55% of the purse. The loser gets 45% of the purse. So, like, some people say, oh, well, that's, he's a champion, he's this, he's that. Yeah, I get all of that. He's a champion, and, Xander's the champion, he deserves the bigger pot or whatever. But he didn't get the bigger pot. He got 50-50. He didn't get the bigger pot. He could have got the bigger pot if he believed in himself. Like Boots. Boots believes in himself. That's why Boots is saying 55-45. Let's go. What's happening? 55-45. You wanted this.
Why his words hit hard. He looked at Xander's confidence, his skills, and his momentum, but still made it sound like none of that may be enough once Boots starts applying real pressure. Bradley basically warned that Zayas could find out very quickly that Ennis is not just fast, he is unpredictable, strong, and difficult to control. So, while Zayas may believe this is his breakout moment, Bradley sees it as a risky gamble. If Xander wins, he shocks the boxing world. But if he gets overwhelmed, the same fight that was supposed to make him a star could slow down everything his team has been building.
Beast mode. Savage mode. Different body of energy. He about to show up and show the. Boots about to show up and show the hell out, people. I'm sorry, he is. Every level of the mental, he unlocked everything he needed to know yesterday at the press conference. I'm serious. From that alone, he dominated the press conference. From that alone, 55-45, dominated the press conference. Then he said, put a wager on it then. Dominated that, right? Then he calls him out on his weight. Xander Zayas with, man, his head, big ass catfish head, huge. Now, let's go here. He growing. He 23 years old, he growing. I get it. The boy is 6 foot, growing. The boy love to eat, you love to eat. My man lips, seriously, them sticky toys that you can impose. Man, somebody make a damn toy for Xander Zayas. Bam.
Stick his lips right on the damn glass. Then Bradley pointed to Boots Ennis's experience. And that is where his argument became even stronger. He explained that Ennis has already been around the bigger stage, already felt pressure from world-level expectations, and already dealt with fighters who came in trying to slow him down, rough him up, or take away his rhythm. That matters because experience is not only about how many fights a boxer has. It is about knowing how to stay calm when the fight changes. Boots has seen different styles, different tempos, and different kinds of pressure. He knows how to adjust when a fighter moves, when a fighter holds, when a fighter tries to counter, and when someone comes forward trying to prove a point. So when Bradley compares that to Xander, he is basically saying Zayas may have skill, but Boots has already been through more layers of the game, and in a fight like this, that could be the difference. Xander may come in prepared, but Ennis has the type of experience that lets him read the fight, take control, and make a young fighter feel uncomfortable fast.
Boots does have some hope, but so does Xander, man. I mean, look, I think it's gonna boil down to who wants it most. To be honest with you, who wants it most? It's gonna be a dogfight, man. Xander don't mind. He don't mind going toe to toe if he needs to. I know he's gonna probably try to box, but Boots is coming to get his ass, bro. He's coming to prove a point, and we should get a hell of a fight from that, bro.
Do you think experience might be the ultimate factor here? Because I know you said Boots just got to the division, but he's got more fights under his belt, and also Xander is younger.
Yeah, I think experience could be a factor here, but I mean, Boots ain't used to going 12 rounds. Boots ain't used to going 12 rounds either. I mean, usually he's knocking these dudes out before he goes 12 rounds, and then you look at the competition that he's faced, it's been, you know what I mean? Ain't nothing been popping out like, crazy. Xander, you can say the same.
Lehan McCoy added another angle to the debate, and his point made the matchup feel even more interesting. He looked at Boots Ennis and Xander Zayas like two fighters standing in completely different positions. Boots is the man people expect to dominate, while Xander is the younger challenger trying to prove the experts are wrong. But McCoy's take also showed why this fight carries pressure for both sides. If Boots wins, people may say he was supposed to. But if Xander even makes it competitive, the conversation changes fast. That is why this is not just about who has more talent. It is about who can handle the moments when the lights get brighter and the expectations get heavier. I will not have my hard-earned money in this bet.
My hard-earned money in this bet. I can't do it. But it's gonna be a good fight. I don't know who wins this. I think I would have to, if I had to pick, I would give Boots the edge. All right, guy that's a little twitchier, a little more athletic, hits hard, switch hitter. And then Xander. Xander's really, really good, right? Talk about a guy that has improved from a young guy to where he is now. Right, he's not scared, can box with the best, he can move, he can punch, got good defense.
Then Max Kellerman and Gabe looked at this fight from a different angle for them. Jaron Ennis versus Xander Zayas is not just about who has the better record or who looks sharper on paper. It is about what happens when a young fighter steps into a level of danger he may not fully understand yet. Gabe gave Zayas some respect because Xander is disciplined, calm, and technically solid. They are not dismissing Xander, but they are making it clear that this is a huge jump. Zayas may be ready for a step up, but Boots Ennis might be more than just a step. He could be the kind of opponent who shows him exactly how big the gap is between being promising and being elite.
Xander was so precocious. He was such a young fighter when we first saw him. And you don't have your man bones yet as a boxer. Now he's into his 20s. Maybe a different fighter. What do you think of the matchup?
No, absolutely. I think in his last performance in Puerto Rico, he showed that boxing ability. Nice jab, nice movement, good stamina, endurance. And he's a big dude, man. I went for a jog with him in Puerto Rico. I'm like, how big are you, dude? He walks like 190, man. He's a solid big guy. So he's bringing that weight and that size as well.
Mike Coppinger made the fight feel even more serious. He thinks for Xander this is a chance to break the whole narrative in one night. If he can handle Boots' speed, power, and pressure, suddenly people will stop calling him just a young prospect and start treating him like a real threat.
Zayas, young guy, he wanted this fight. He called for the fight, and he made it happen quick after the Virgil Ortiz-Boots fight fell apart. So fair play to Xander. He has a lot of confidence in himself, even though he's going to be the underdog. And you're right, Boots hasn't proven anything yet.
Boots Ennis gave his side. And of course, he looked at the fight through the eyes of a father and trainer who knows exactly what Boots brings to the ring. Bozy is not treating Xander Zayas like some random opponent, but he also does not sound worried about him. In his mind, Boots has already been sharpened for moments like this. He has the speed, the power, the footwork, and the ability to switch styles when the fight demands it. That is why Bozy's confidence feels different. He is not just hyping his son up. He truly believes Jaron is operating on a level that Zayas has not seen yet. And that puts even more pressure on Xander because Bozy is basically saying talent is not enough against Boots. You can be young, hungry, and confident. But once Ennis starts reading you, adjusting to you, and hitting you from angles you did not expect, the fight can change very quickly.
Xander, we like the Xander anyway. You know what I mean? But now I hear him talking a lot of smack now. Now he wants to back that. He wants to back that up now. You know what I mean? You know, we mellow. We should lay back, you know, keep on talking, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Keep on building the fight, you know what I mean? But it should be a good fight, as long as it lasts.
Yo, that's one of your favorite lines.
Jones Jr. gave his view on the fight. And when a fighter like Roy talks about risk, people listen. Roy is not looking at Boots Ennis versus Xander Zayas like a simple showcase fight. He understands how dangerous it can be when a talented fighter is expected to win easily, because that is when pressure starts working in a different way. Boots has the speed, the power, and the higher expectations. But Xander has the hunger of a young fighter who knows one great night can change his whole career. That is why Roy's take adds weight to the matchup. He is not saying Boots is not special. He is saying this is the type of fight where Ennis has to stay sharp from the first round. If he gets careless, if he overlooks Zayas, or if he treats him like just another opponent, then Xander could make the fight much harder than people expect. Respected guy, and I think he is very mature for his age. Boots, on the other hand, is looking for that coming out party type fight. So he got to fight somebody at this point, and because he could not get a fight he went to be, and I like that about Boots, because Boots is saying
Because Boots saying, I want all the smoke. If this one won't take me, I'll go find the next one. And so, since he couldn't make the fight with Ortiz, he made the fight with Xander. This is what you want to see. This is a ball.
I think Gervonta Davis's coach Kenny Ellis also gave his thoughts on Boots Ennis and Xander Zayas, and his angle made the fight sound even more serious. Kenny looked at it like a trainer who understands what happens when a fighter jumps into deep water. Xander Zayas has talent, discipline, and confidence. But fighting Boots Ennis is a completely different kind of test. Boots is not just fast. He is awkward, strong, sharp, and dangerous from both sides. That makes him hard to prepare for, because one mistake can turn into a big problem. So Kenny's point adds another warning for Xander. This is not the kind of fight where looking good in camp is enough. Once Boots starts switching angles, changing rhythm, and landing clean shots, Zayas will have to prove he can survive pressure from a fighter who already looks built for the elite level.
And I'm glad you got two young gunners, you know, that's making hats off to both of them for you know, making it happen. So there's so much ducking going on today, but respect to both of them, you know?
Yeah.
Respect to both of them.
Tell me, obviously, do you feel like that fight goes the distance? Who do you favor?
I don't think it's gonna go the distance.
According to Haven Brady Jr., Zayas is talented, young, and hungry. But he also understands that Boots Ennis is not the kind of opponent you can figure out slowly. Ennis brings speed, power, angles, and a style that keeps changing while you are still trying to adjust. That is what makes him so difficult. He does not just beat fighters with one weapon. He overwhelms them with different looks. So, Haven's point adds another layer to the fight. Xander may believe this is his chance to shock everyone, but against Boots, confidence has to survive the first real storm. Once Ennis starts speeding up the pace, Zayas will have to prove he is not just ready for the moment, but ready for the level.
With him being young, we came up in that shit together.
Yeah, and y'all signed the top rank around the same time.
Yeah, so he signed, I think, 16, maybe, or 17?
Yeah, 16.
Yeah, and I signed like right when I turned 18, so...
yeah, but y'all the same age, right?
Yeah. I think he a year younger than me.
How old are you now?
I'm 24.
Oh, 23.
Yeah. So, so my hat's off to him because I feel like Boots the best person at 154. So with him fighting for the world title, then defending to get another one. I mean, with his first defense, he fought, he unified for his first defense, and then he fought, you know, I feel like everybody say the best person at 154. Then he fight Boots, so my hat's off to him. I feel like it's a good fight. I definitely get an edge to Boots. But hey, I feel like I just want everybody to see it.
Coach Red's view on Jaron versus Xander brings more heat to the fight because he is looking at it like a real danger test for Xander. He respects that Xander is young, skilled, and confident, but he also sees Boots as the kind of fighter who can make a champion uncomfortable very quickly. Boots has speed, power, switch hitting, sharp counters, and the ability to attack from places a fighter does not expect. That is why Coach Red's warning feels serious. Xander may be training hard and building strength, but once the bell rings, he has to deal with Boots' timing, angles, and pressure in real time. It is one thing to prepare for it in camp, but it is different when Boots is standing across from you. Coach Red seems to believe Xander is walking into a very tough night. And if he makes early mistakes, Boots could take over fast.